Well, I'm coming at you guys from my car today because people were doing a bunch of tree cutting by my house and it was really loud. I decided just to drive to my old high school and thought it would be kind of sentimental and finally talk to you guys about what I'm doing post-grad. This has been like the #1 question on my channel. I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me a bunch of questions. I wrote them all out in this journal and organized them all in the order of which I'm going to answer them. Before we get into the video, I do just want to first address what is going on in our world right now. I know everyone's been feeling a lot of different emotions. Our world is changing. I think that's a really good thing and I think we've needed that. This has really been a wake-up call for me and for so many of us that what we need right now is change. I'm gonna leave a bunch of links down in the description box about how you can support the Black Lives Matter movement, as well as a link to a foundation that I personally have donated to. I just want you guys to know that it's something that I think about every single day, how I can be better. Even if it's a small action, how can I become more educated, more aware, and really support those around me who need it most. So I really encourage you guys to do the same. I think our world needs a lot more love, a lot more acceptance, a lot less assumptions. Seeing everyone come together on this fight for justice and for love is honestly a beautiful thing. So thank you guys for all of your hard work. I'm also gonna leave some movies that I've been watching as well because there's a lot of great free movies out on iTunes, Hulu, Netflix that are super educational that I've been spending time watching and have really moved me. All right, I'm just gonna answer the hardest question first. What are my plans for a career? Am I going to do more school? Ever since I started my channel, I've talked about my love of the medical field and how I want to be either a pediatrician or a nurse. And so I was really headed towards the direction of nursing school. And then partway through my senior year, I was like, I don't know if I have the love for it. Like, how do I know that this is right? I will say that I have decided to go to nursing school. So those of you guys who have either assumed or guessed, yes, I am going to become a nurse. During quarantine, my mom and I were sitting out in the backyard and she was like, what is the one thing that is holding you back from going to nursing school? And I said money. Like, I really felt like taking out a huge loan and attending school would just be really detrimental to where I am right now. And it was like just this crippling thought of, is it worth it for this amount of money? I don't know why I was so obsessed with the money factor. I don't think that really should be something to stop you, but I'm just being honest with you. Like, that was something that was going through my mind that was really stressing me out. Then I started thinking more, and I'm just gonna give a shout out to my favorite nurse, Nurse Liz. She makes videos here on YouTube. I'm gonna put her link in the description box, and I'm also gonna put the link to the Nurse Nook. She's such a badass nurse and I love her so much. They really educated me on the fact that there's more than one way to get into nursing, and I kind of knew a little bit about this. I am deciding to go a little bit of a non-traditional route to nursing, where many of my friends who have graduated from University of Oregon with the same major, they are going to an accelerated BSN program, which means they have taken all of their nursing prerequisites and they will attend a school and get their fast-track nursing degree. So in about a year and a half, they will be able to sit for the NCLEX, which is the test that you need to take, and they will become a registered nurse. These programs, however, are really, really expensive. We're talking like over $100,000 in some cases, and that was a really crippling thought. It would be much more worth my while to actually get my ADN, which is an associate's degree of nursing, and that would be through a community college. Just to like really lay it all out in my notebook here, I literally pieced it out, every single class that I need to take, how much they would cost at the community college, and I did the math, okay? There's a program in Oregon where you can go to a community college and they are partnered with OHSU, which is Oregon Health and Science University. It is my dream school. I've always talked about it to my parents every time I drive past it. I look up there, I picture like little miniature me being a nurse. I really have loved this school. I've wanted to go there. They have an accelerated program, but their accelerated program would be over $40,000. And if I went to one of the other programs in Oregon, the cost would be $118,000 or $125,000. You can get your ADN. Once you get that at your community college after 2 years of school, you can sit for the NCLEX, you are a registered nurse. Then at that point, you can do either a bridge program, which will take you from your ADN to your BSN, your Bachelor's of Nursing. In Oregon, they're partnered with OHSU, my dream school, where you automatically get in. Your 3rd year of nursing school would be that bridge program that literally you graduate with the BSN from my dream school. I was like, this is perfect for me. So I did the math. At the end of the day, to get the same exact degree as I would get at a fast-track nursing degree program, I will spend $16,884 over 3 years, which calculated to approximately $15.42 a day over 3 years to become a nurse. And I was like, honestly, I want it. I want to be a nurse. This is a great path for me. Yes, it will take me more time. Yes, it's a little bit non-traditional. Will I get exactly where I want to be and not be so stressed about the money thing? Yes. So I have decided that that is the route that I'm gonna go. I'll talk a little bit more about how I decided this, and there's a lot of questions on here, so I'm just gonna keep talking, and I hope you guys have a snack. The next question was, do I plan on going to grad school? Yes, I will be attending more school. I guess to answer a little bit further, I still have some prerequisites to do. We're in June right now, and I would be applying to nursing school this winter, so in January, and that would be to attend school if I got in on the first round in September of 2021. I essentially have like a gap year, but I really have like a gap 6 months that is gonna hardcore prep me to be able to apply and hopefully get in. So I just finished my undergrad. In about 2 weeks, I'm going to start taking classes again. I have 2 summer classes. I'm taking nutrition and lifespan psychology at my community college, and then I'm also getting my EMT certification this summer. It looks really great on your resume. I think it's a great experience, and if, you know, at any point during this gap year I want to actually work as an EMT, I think that would be a wonderful opportunity for me to get that patient care experience. So I'm going to be doing those 3 things, and then this fall I will be taking microbiology, which is my last prerequisite credit. That's basically my next 6 months plan, is doing a lot of school, getting stellar grades, and spending a lot of time getting EMT certified. Okay, what type of nurse do I want to be? I've always said that I wanted to work with kids. I love kids and it would be really fun, but I'm totally open to new experiences. So we'll have to see. Oh, this is like also the other biggest question that I got. Have I decided on the apartment? What is the apartment update? Everyone wants to know. I'm really sorry that the vlogs got kind of cut off. 1, I was trying to graduate, and 2, the pandemic is still happening. So we're really trying to be extra cautious and careful about, you know, what are we being exposed to. A couple of these apartments that I've narrowed it down to are actually open for in-person tours. We would wear a mask and do everything. So that is probably the next video that you guys will see shortly. Stay tuned. There's going to be an update. It's going to be very exciting. But yes, the apartments hunt is still going on. We drove around at night the other day to check out the buildings and definitely weeded some off of the list that were a little sketchy. Why did I decide to go to nursing school after getting my bachelor's? There was no nursing program at my university. That was the other thing that I was having a little bit of a problem with talking to my mom. I was like, did I just waste the past 4 years of my life getting a degree and not using it? But honestly, I think that my degree is going to prepare me so well for nursing school. I actually had like a normal college experience, which is what I really truly wanted. And honestly, I want to be more mature as a nurse. I feel pretty young still. I think I'd be a great nurse even now. You know, I obviously would be able to do it. There's no question of that, but I honestly look 16. I didn't technically waste any money on tuition for my undergrad because it was covered by a scholarship. So I don't want to like look at that as a negative thing. I just think it made me more of like a well-rounded candidate for what I'm doing now. But yes, it's obviously going to be different going from like a 4-year big university to a community college. Next question is, will I do YouTube full-time for a while? Technically, I have been doing YouTube full-time forever. I just do it full-time as a student. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Will it be full-time? Yes, but will it be the only thing I'm doing? Not at all. I'm still going to be very busy. Stay tuned for the study videos. Am I going to get a roommate or am I going to live alone? If you guys haven't been watching the apartment videos, I've been kind of dropping hints that I'm looking for a studio apartment, and yes, I will be living alone as of now. Things could obviously change last minute, but yes, as of now I'm living alone. It's really hard with this whole pandemic thing. Like, a lot of my friends have no idea what they're doing. By the time midway through August comes, I'm gonna have to have a lease signed, and I don't know if people are really gonna know where they're gonna be. Like, it's just hard, and I don't want to put pressure on people. I am very independent, so I'm not too concerned about it. Obviously, I think I would enjoy having a roommate, but at the same time, like, I don't want to have to necessarily bring someone into my life because my work and my life is very intertwined. Yeah, I just think I have to be really careful about choosing a roommate and someone that I trust. How many different options did I choose from to decide what I want to do with my life, and how did I narrow it down? Talking to people helped. As you can see, I showed you guys my entire going through my journal and really doing the math. That helps a lot, but the biggest thing that kind of steered me away from medical device sales a little bit, just to be honest, was I spent a lot of time on Glassdoor and LinkedIn and looking at all these entry-level jobs that I could actually apply to, and 1, there wasn't a lot out there, which was disappointing, and 2, the lifestyle that these jobs would put me in would just not really work with what I want to do. And there was just really no way that I could spend 40 hours a week just being on the phone selling a product, like calling people. It just wasn't really me. And I know there's like a lot of different ways into medical device sales and different things like that that I was looking into, and being a nurse is also one of those ways. So I could literally become a nurse, work a year or 2, and be a clinical expert expert and be able to go back to these companies and say, hey, this is what I can do for you. Literally just reading the job applications and reading people's reviews working at these companies was very eye-opening. I really recommend doing that for any job, or even if you're like 3 years out from graduation, seeing the requirements that these positions have are really helpful. So what about Katie, Mac, and T1? Will I see them again? A lot of people are asking about my friends, which I think is so sweet. I am not going to share what Katie Mac is up to. I mean, I don't think anyone's plans are crazy solidified, but Katie Mac, if you guys don't know, she's one of my best friends. She also has a YouTube channel, so I'll link her channel up here. I'm sure she's gonna do a video announcing eventually what she's gonna do with, so I will let her share that. I'm gonna text T1 to make sure I can keep this in because I'm technically like announcing this, but T1 is going to nursing school. She is going to an accelerated program at University of Tennessee, and I'm really excited for her. I know she's gonna do awesome things there, and she literally will be able to become a nurse in a year, which is crazy. So if you guys get the chance to either follow her or, you know, leave her a comment or a message telling her congratulations, I think she'd appreciate it because I'm really proud of her. But that is, yes, why like Taylor and I are not going to be living together. She's going to be in Tennessee doing wonderful things. Another really great question, have my post-grad plans changed because of COVID-19? So I actually did get, you know, when I was slowly starting to announce this to people I know, people are like, oh my God, you want to become a nurse and you decided this in the midst of a global pandemic? Like, are you crazy? I will say my parents were definitely slightly concerned, like, oh my God, what are you doing? I honestly won't be like working as a nurse until probably we'll have a vaccine, so that's great. Sitting at home in my bedroom and feeling a little bit helpless made me realize how badly I need to be doing something for my community, something that I'm really passionate about. And also, I'm a person who loves being a part of a team. I'm always that one to step up and say yes to a challenge. I get a lot of motivation from working with another group of people who are also hardworking and doing similar things that I'm doing. Nursing is a great field for me to go into because of that. The entire medical population has become a lot stronger and had to deal with some really hard things. Oh my God, this is getting so bright. We are having so many lighting changes in here. Sorry, it's like rainy and sunny. This is a classic Oregon switcheroo on me. I just drove to a less sunny spot. The next question is ski coach update. Will I continue skiing? And yes, that was also another big reason why I decided to stay in Portland and in Oregon, was because I do want to keep skiing. I think I need to keep skiing for my sanity. As long as high school ski season is normal with this whole coronavirus thing, yes, I'm still planning on being a ski coach and volunteering. Yeah, just getting up to the mountain. I think that'll be a blast. Will I get a pet? Honestly now, no, for financial reasons, because you literally have to pay pet rent, and I'm honestly not a crazy animal person. I could maybe get a cat one day. I'll get a dog when like my kids are 6 or 7, but yeah, for now, no pets. Do I plan on staying in Oregon? Where else do I see myself living in the future? Everyone's so surprised that I'm staying in Oregon, and everyone's like, don't you want to go on adventure? And I definitely totally get the argument of like, you're young, go live in a new place. But for me, I just came to this point of pure acceptance. I absolutely love where I live. I feel so grateful to live in an environment where I can drive an hour to the mountain or an hour to the beach. We have a really mild weather system. It's never too crazy hot where I literally cannot function, or, you know, 10 below. So I love Oregon. It makes me so happy. I love staying close to my family. I feel like it's kind of a central base where a lot of my friends live here and I have a support system. Oregon does make me happy, and I've just decided like I'm gonna make my life decisions not because of peer pressure or because people expect a certain thing from me, but literally doing what makes me happy. This is what makes me happy, so I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna be happy. Do I have plans to travel when we are allowed to again? And yes, I do want to travel. I actually had quite a few things planned that got canceled. I don't know when I will feel okay traveling again. I think that's a really personal decision. My parents and I were actually talking about that today, but it's gonna be a while for sure. How long do I see YouTube lasting for me? As long as I am having fun doing what I love, I'm gonna keep making videos, if that's to my mommy blogger years. With this next step, I'm really excited to go to nursing school and share this whole other journey of my life. I think my biggest fear in telling you guys about my plans is it not working out. What if I don't get into nursing school on the first try? That happens to so many people. I'll probably talk about it in a later video, but it's not a personal thing. Like, I'm literally just a number value, like a score, and it just depends on who I'm competing against that year. I am afraid of failure. If next year I don't get into any nursing school at all, like, I'm gonna have a lot of hard decisions to make. I feel like the joy of YouTube is sharing those highs and lows with you guys. I'm a real person just like you, trying to do my best out here, and we're just gonna roll with the punches. I'm just so grateful for my job and to have this experience and to meet you guys and to hear your stories. memories. It's something that I hope I never have to stop, and genuinely going through this entire pandemic experience and seeing how grateful I am for all of these memories captured on films, it's just remarkable. I mean, I already kind of lived my life as never take any second for granted, but now more than ever, those memories are really precious to me. Thank you guys for watching them and sharing them with me, because it means a lot. Going into that, the next question is, what are my plans for YouTube? I obviously will still be in school and I'll still be making a lot of study videos, productivity videos, but I'm really excited to share some other parts of my life that you guys have only seen little dashes of. I love to cook, I love to clean, I love to organize. I'm also really crafty. Decorating a new apartment is going to be really fun. Sharing with you guys my whole experience about applying into nursing school. I've also never shared any of my beauty skincare videos on my channel, showing a more holistic view of my life. Making college videos are great, like don't get me wrong, I love them, but there's only so many morning routines you can do. I'm excited for the change in my life. I really want to work on this year being more transparent and open with you guys. Yeah, if there's anything you ever want me to make a video or talk about, please let me know down below. My friend Julia, who's also a skier, asked me, what am I most excited for and what am I most nervous for during post-grad? I think I'm most excited for, like I said, the new routine. And I think I'm most nervous for not being as close to some of my friends. I think that's gonna be really hard. It's just gonna be different, and you're so used to having so much social time in college. It'll for sure be an adjustment where, you know, you just have to put some more effort in on making plans for yourself and making sure that you have things to do. There's so much that I'm excited for. I'm so excited to decorate a new apartment and show that to you guys. It's just fun to get a new space. Will there be a vlog about my graduation? Yes, I'm already in the process of filming it. I've just been filming little pieces here and there that have to do with my graduation. I want it to be a really meaningful video, and I can't decide if I want my sentimental montage to be in that video or in a separate video. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see how long my graduation video is, but I will be filming the day of my graduation, which is a week from today. So next Saturday I'll film that, and stay tuned. That's gonna be a good one. We're on our final question. This is such a long video. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Okay, the final question is, how do you know if you're doing the right thing? You really never do know, and I think that just comes with a lot of security with yourself. Like I've talked about before in this video, I just came to this point where it's like, what matters in life is what makes me happy, not me trying to paint a picture of living someplace super grand or getting like this perfect post-grad job right out of school. I think the right thing comes with patience and with time and you not having regret about it. Like I've decided that I'm going to nursing school more than a month ago. There hasn't been a day that's gone by where I've regretted my decision, even though I've already had to like pay for my classes. You know, realizing how expensive this is gonna be is hard, but knowing that I have the opportunity to give back to my community, to do something that I know I will love and that I have loved since I was 8 years old. It's not like I didn't do my research and explore other paths. And I'm also the type of person where if I absolutely hate nursing, there's always an opportunity for you to do a pivot in your life. And nursing does provide a lot of opportunities, and that's why I'm going into it. So many people forget about leadership, teaching opportunities. When I picture my life in 10 years, I see myself being happy as a nurse. So I feel like that's kind of how you know it's right, is like picturing your happiness and knowing within your heart that this is something that's worth it for you. That is it. We have spilled the beans. You guys now know what I'm gonna be up to. I hope you guys are excited. I'm really excited for this next journey and adventure. I've been anxiously awaiting the day where I'd finally announce it to you guys, so here we are. If you guys have any other questions or comments, please leave them down below. I love reading them. Seriously, they've been getting me through quarantine, so thank you. Please give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out a ton. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are having a good day, and I will talk to you very, very soon.
Ignorant